Namaste, sir. It's the Spiritual Daywalker, hashtag Schrodinger's cards, with your tarot card reading for the next full moon phase from 12th of August until 27th of August. This full moon will be in Aquarius and later moving into Pisces. So Sagittarius, for you as the explorer, yeah, you're probably, maybe you're wrapping things up in some sense. You have had some realizations and then moving into your feels about it. Probably whenever you're going to wrap those things up, they're going to get you in your feels, right? And they're going to stir something up inside you, or rather clear something out inside you, which is very freaking interesting. That being said, it is a general reading, so if the message doesn't resonate with you, feel free to drop the message. If it does, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Also, I don't do love readings. If love comes up in a reading, that is on you because you are manifesting it, but I don't want you to project anything into your reality just because I say so. Life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So let's get into your reading, see in the DNA spread how this exactly evolves, right? And how you are coming to terms with some truth about emotions. I feel like you're wrapping something up here. Maybe I'm just drawing from another person's experience, but let's see how this is reflected in your reading. We're going to do the DNA spread. So in the middle there's a spirit axis and the experience balancing around it. Let's see. Well, there is you working hard, playing hard, right? Your soul has decided to make a change and to embrace that change, right? Made a decision for change. So the two of Pentacles right here, that's that butterfly right here. It can mean a lot of things, but especially in the soul spot, it's your soul making a decision, right? You have made up your mind to go with the change and to probably wrap things up. Let's see. The theme, like I said, the theme of your experience in the spot of the 9 is the 5 of Swords. That is you cutting ties, wrapping things up, making up your mind, right? So whatever this decision triggered within you, your challenge or, well, your theme is to rearrange the mindsets and the structures surrounding whatever decision you made. So very much fits the narrative. Going further into manifestation in the spot of what you're manifesting here, well, is Temperance, which is interesting because Temperance, well, it is a card for patience and healing, right? Sorry for the sound of the street, but gotta work with it right now. So be patient, right? But you are manifesting Temperance mode, which is kind of interesting. So it seems like wrapping things up will not exactly result in a direct, it won't have a direct result in a sense, but it's going to restore balance. It's going to get you in touch with that angel over here on that card, which is actually a bird, right? But you clearing out stuff from, well, the past, or cutting ties with the past, whatever, it's gonna heal you a lot in a big fucking way, right? And it's gonna restore balance within you so you can move forward. So it's not exactly a card for you having to wait, but the result of this experience will be that you feel more in balance, more at peace with yourself. You find inner peace. That's the result of this, right? So let's see how the experience evolves, how you get there, right? Looking for direction. There's a 2 of Wands, wanting to take something to the next level, but it being kind of delayed, right? You kind of made that decision, but you're like, okay, so what's missing to take this forward, right? Well, doubt, or like the last steps just before the finish line. That is that 9 of Wands right here. And the 9 of Wands often is for self-doubt, but you are close to completing that cycle. So the only thing that's missing, well, is walking those last few steps, right? And that's kind of the decision your soul made, what you realize from these energies that you're probably in right now, where you're like, okay, shit, like this is what it's about. It's like taking those last few steps to really embrace that change. In the spot of the 3, what you're learning from this, or gaining from this, is the 6 of Wands. Woozah! These trucks are so loud. But there is that 6 of Wands, and it's also a butterfly, right? So it's your decision of setting yourself free and moving on, and that's what you realize, right? That is you, after the change, coming out, flying high, right? Because the 5 is a number for change, and the 6 then has taken it to the next level, and you like setting yourself free, moving on, right? The moment you challenge that self-doubt, where you realize, actually, I'm doubting. I'm still doubting because I haven't committed fully. So that is kind of me self-doubting, but I'm just before the finish line. So I have to decide to really set myself free. So what do you have to do to set yourself free? Is that 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords is surrounded by an 8 of Pentacles and a 9 of Cups, which is quite interesting. Well, there is emotional fulfillment in building something new, or working through this, right? And yeah, it's going to confront you. Like, there's that Pisces moon, right? It's going to, like, working through this, actively cutting ties, clearing things up, like building new structures, right? Or rearranging structures. Of course, it's going to confront you with some emotionality, and the good, the bad, and the ugly, like the 9 of Cups. There's a lot of good in there. It's just a lot, right? It's just a lot of emotion that this is going to kind of stir up. But that's a good thing, because this like, you're clearing out that emotion for you to actually set yourself free and move on, right? And from a soul's perspective, you have made the decision to move on. Now you're clearing out whatever it is that held you back, and realize what emotions you are clearing out with that. So it's going to be very refreshing, right? Working on this shift is going to be, well, it seems challenging, right? So you are a little afraid of doing this, in a sense, but you know it's the right thing to do, and expect that it's going to free you, right? And it's not exactly an 8 of Cups, right? Where you're just like, fuck this, I don't have this anymore, right? I don't want to deal with this anymore. Fuck this, and you're just moving on. No, it's a 9 of Cups. So there's a lot of positive emotion also involved. It's just a lot. It's just like, it can be a sense of melancholy, at the same time a sense of liberty, right? That you experience both at the same time through working through this, going through this shift. So that's very beautiful, right? That is very beautiful, and that's also the balance that you're manifesting, right? It's realizing what this does within you, that the outer work and the inner work is kind of moving hand in hand with this, right? Decluttering, in a sense, right? On every level. So manifesting, there is that 6 of Cups. So yeah, you are looking into the past and clearing out emotions from that past. The 6 of Cups is kind of nostalgia and about moving on with your emotions, right? And this is where this 9 of Cups is leading you, and with all of this this emotion that is going to be whirled up, you're going to realize how to go about this, what emotions from the past coming up, what was beautiful, what was not so beautiful, all that stuff, right? It's like, it's decluttering. It is balanced, on the other hand, with the Lovers, which is so beautiful, because this is the commitment to your decision that you made, right? The commitment to move forward with this, and for it to be a long-term commitment, for it to be something that you can build upon, right? And yeah, maybe you are revisiting past relationships and past commitments you made, because the Lovers and the 6 of Cups kind of working together here and balancing, right? But it seems like the Nine of Wands going to an Eight of Pentacles, you working with that, working through that emotion, pulling through, doing the work, is going to result in the Lovers, which is you restoring balance, which is you committing to whatever it is you want to commit to here, right? And to the decision you already made, right? So in the spot of the 6 right here, that's like the spiritual insight you're gaining and you're manifesting from that. Is the Son of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, yeah, you were scared of doing shit wrong, so you didn't do none at all, or you did it half-ass, and this half-assing is over now, right? There's that Son of Pentacles in reverse. And the Son of Pentacles, well, he's not exactly moving forward. He's trying to manage stuff without making a mistake. And since it's in reverse, you're going to realize, shit, I've just been scared of taking that risk, but actually I made the decision already, and I just got to commit to that decision fully to bring myself back in balance, because there was always like there was a weight on my shoulders with this, right? And you are owning it now. You are owning your decision, and you're decluttering whatever this decision was implying for you, and like emotions that you were dragging along that you can now finally let go once you've cut the ties, right? So yeah, it's not even so much, well, there's also people in there, of course, right? Like, it seems so pivotal since you're manifesting a Temperance coming from a Change card, right? So it's like, it's not only people, it feels like an administrative, like, yeah, organizational duty, stuff you need to handle, take care of, whatever. But be aware that you're not only handling it because it needs to be handled, but because it's gonna get you into a different headspace, and emotionally into a different space, right? You feeling that Lovers again, feeling like you are well on your way. And other than the Lovers in other decks, these are geese, right? They're flying together forever, right? And that is, so this is also for me, especially in this deck, is a card for moving on, and for moving on long term, right? Where you realize the moment you set yourself free from the clutter, that's when you can really own that decision and move forward with it, and you realizing how much that decision means to you, right? So you're facing your Six of Cups, where you're just like, but yeah, this was always so fun, and nostalgia, blah, blah, blah. But on the other hand, there's that Lovers, there's a major arcana, a pull of commitment and passion and wanting to move forward with whatever it is you put your mind to here. It's not exactly for romantic relationship. This means commitment towards an idea, right? Towards a life, right? That you want to create, or wanted to create, are creating for yourself. That is so, so beautiful. And like I said, it also speaks about recreating balance in your life. And you're going to be so at peace after this process with yourself, with the decision you made, and with the place you are in right now. And yeah, you'll catch a breath, right? Really catch a breath without all this clutter on your shoulders. So that is a very beautiful, beautiful metamorphosis you're going through right here. You actually already went through it, right? You already went through it. You are kind of sure, or you made the decision now, right, to commit to it. You are sure that you are on this path, and now you're like, okay, I really gotta, make a full stop, exclamation mark, like really get this shit over with, right? And really commit to what I'm building here, right? I gotta put in the work, gotta get the structures, declutter the old structures, build the new structures, and it's gonna make you feel so good about yourself that you took that risk, and that you left this outdated emotionality and all this stuff, whatever, behind. Because from this temperance then, right? From this temperance, this is where you also can flip this directional card right here, right side up. So this is also about decision, right? The Two of Wands is also about decision, about making a decision on what passion to follow, right? And that's what you're owning right here. You flip this right side up and then you can move forward with this. But first, you're manifesting peace, inner peace, by really doing the work, decluttering all that shit, and owning the decision you already made. That is so, so beautiful. Sagittarius, if that resonated with you, drop a comment, like and subscribe, leave me a note, send me a DM, all that stuff. I feel this is a very, very beautiful time for you. Just have to like check a few boxes and then you're good to go with whatever decision you made here for what seems to be a new life, what seems to be a long-term commitment, whatever it is, right? It is pivotal for you and it's going to set your mind and your heart at ease. That is so, so cool. So let me know how this felt for you, and thank you, Sagittarius. I love you.